Hey, what's up, everybody? I am back for another review for Siesta Key. I know it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Oh man, the last time I spoke to you guys was, I think, like somewhere in early October. Somewhere early October. Sorry if this is weird camera angle for y'all, but like I just didn't feel like holding my camera, and plus my phone is on a charger, so this is what y'all gonna get. Um, yeah, it's been a minute. And the last episode that we left off was the mid-season finale, basically part one of season three. So now we are going into part two of season three. And basically, I'm going to tell you guys, basically, it was just like a recap of what happened in the first half. So now, like I said, we are in the second half of season three of Siesta Key. And a lot of stuff has happened. Okay, a lot of things have changed. In the midst of everything that's going on with the justice system and police brutality among, with the police officers and African American men and women who have been killed by the police, and, Black Lives Matter and everything like that, a lot of companies have been, issuing for a change. And like a lot of companies put out like messages and things like that, like Warner Brothers, Disney, Viacom issued a statement about it. So everything, basically, George Floyd's death kind of just like launched this cleanup of, we're not going to tolerate anybody who has said anything racist or degrading towards another race. It's like basically all of these companies have been cleaning house of anybody who's ever shown like past racial insensitive stuff. And for this show, Alex, the main person of the show, Alex, he has said some racist things in the past. So Viacom and MTV found, tweets that he has said, and he is no longer on the show. Alex is no longer on the second half of the show. If they do season four, pretty sure he's not going to be in season four. Okay, he's not on the show. They took him out of the main credits, and I don't know. Well, they didn't have time to refilm the stuff because, everything that was going on. But it's like basically a lot of editing. And as someone with a degree in television production, a lot of editing has happened. So Alex has been edited out of a lot in the second half. In the trailer for the second part of the season, he was everywhere, And the last part that we seen in episode 12 was Alyssa finding out that she was pregnant. But like I said, he's no longer going to be on the show. He's not on the show anymore, and he's not going to be seen in the second half of the season. So yeah, it really wasn't a big of a shocker, but watch what you say. Watch what you say. All right, now let's get to the review. So I'm on my computer, so if y'all see me, okay. So Juliet. So Juliet, she's swimming in the pool and everything like that. Chloe shows up with her hush purse because you guys remember last episode, Juliet told Kelsey that her and Alex slept together. And that morning after they slept together, Chloe knew. Chloe knew that they were messing around throughout the whole trip. And Chloe was basically bribed by Alex to not say anything towards Alyssa. So he bought her a Celine bag. So she has her hush purse with her. They talk about Julia got some new, she got some new, she got some new boobs. Okay, girl. She got some new boobs. They also talk about Blend and how at first in the beginning it was fun working at Blend for her, learning about how to open up a business and just everything going into it. But it's like she wants more for herself, and she doesn't think that blend is gonna help her get to where she wants to be in life. And so she's kind of tired of it. But then they also talk about how her and Amanda have not spoken to each other since Nashville. And you guys remember Chloe, Amanda, and Juliet getting in this argument. Amanda's calling Chloe and Juliet fake bitches and everything like that. So they haven't talked since Nashville. And so, speaking of Amanda, she's hanging out with JJ on her boat. And they're talking about what happened with Nashville. She says that being in a friendship with Juliet is so draining. And Chloe trying to, be her henchman is just so annoying. And, like, she wants Alex to be happy and that he's clearly happy with Alyssa. She's also in college. I think she's studying film. So that's cool. But yeah, she's enjoying being in school. But I mean, it would be draining to be with like friends that do that shit. Like, I would be so annoyed. Yeah. So then, what else? What else do I say? Okay, so then we get back to Julia and Chloe. Julia says that she hasn't spoken to Alex since Nashville. But y'all remember, first half of the season, she called him. And she was like, look here, dude, I feel really guilty about what happened in Nashville. And, like, if you do not tell Alyssa, then I'm going to tell her. So you better tell her before I do. Chloe thinks that Juliet shouldn't say anything because Chloe just got back to being good friends with Alex and that she's working with Alex and she's working with his father. So it's like she doesn't want to be brought into this mess because it's going to damage her relationship and her career with the Campos family. And her saying that, look here, basically the Campos like run Siesta Keys. So it's like basically don't get on the bad side of the Campos family. Like, you're scared of the Campos family? Okay, Chloe, whatever. Let's see. So Kelsey and Garrett, they're on a date and they're talking about their future. She asked him, where do you see us in 5 years? And he was like, 5 years? I don't even know what I'm going to do in like 5 minutes. And okay, look here, dude. I hate asking guys like serious questions. Guys cannot answer serious questions for nothing. Like, you ask them a question and it's supposed to be serious and they want to give you either a BS answer or they change the subject and they want to talk about something else. That grinds my fucking gears, and I've dealt with that in the past. It's like, can you be mature and answer a fucking question? But no, you want to be childish. And I could see Kelsey was fucking annoyed with that shit because that fucking annoyed me. But Kelsey, she wants to take it a step further and she wants to move in with Garrett. But Garrett isn't there yet. But you can kind of see that Kelsey is kind of like hurt by that. I mean, you don't want to force something. Like, you want to keep... My throat is like hurting, dude. Oh my gosh. My throat has been hurting since Friday. Dang, my throat hurts. But no, it's still kind of fresh for them. Because he just got off his relationship with Kara and Kelsey ended things with Jake. So it's like, you don't want to take it too fast. Just take it slow. But it's like moving in with someone, it's a big deal in a relationship. It's a big deal. But yeah, you see Garrett was kind of like about it. No. So Madison is working with Alex's mom. I think she's like an event planner or something. Alex's mom, I don't know. But Madison is working with Alex's mom. And they talk about Ish. They talk about still doing the long distance thing and that she wants to have a family with Ish. But it needs to happen soon because, he's getting older. And it's like, she just wants to start a family as soon as possible. But Beth is like, look here, babies is all fun, but it's a whole nother responsibility, whole nother responsibility. And you need to be prepared for it. You need to think about it, think hard about it. And having a child, I'm pretty sure I don't have kids. I don't have kids, but I do want to have kids in the future. I for sure want to have kids. And I know right now, financially, not ready to have kids. I still need to find me a man. Like, I need to find me a man. So look here, if any of y'all know anybody single, what's good? Slide in the DMs. um, but no, she wants to have a family with Ish as soon as possible, and she wants to move either to LA or stay here in Siesta Key, but she wants to take that next huge step in her relationship with Ish. Okay, so Chloe meets with Alex's dad, and basically he tells her he wants to work with her on another project, so that's good. But then also he asks her, does anybody else know about Nashville? She says no. Only Alex, Juliet, and herself know about Nashville, and that is it. And his dad was like, that's good, because Juliet, he knows how she works, and that Alex is completely way more happier with Alyssa than he was with Juliet. Okay. Okay, so Kelsey and Garrett wake up. Okay, we'll do it. Kelsey meets with Juliet, and they meet with this fashion expert. I think her name is Ashley. She's worked with fashion designers and models, and I've never heard of her. I've never heard of her. But she's worked, like I said, she worked with fashion designers. She's worked with models, and basically she's supposed to be this huge person in the fashion industry, and she lives in Siesta Key. But they call Kelsey and Juliet to work with them. I think it's the Children's Cancer Society. And Juliet and Kelsey have spent some time there donating, doing charitable events for them. So they called them to be a part of the event that they're throwing, Gala. And yeah, they just want them to bring their friends, as many as you can, bring their checkbooks. But then also, Ashley was like, are you still with Alex? Is there any tension still there? And so, girl, little did you know. But the Campos family is huge in Siesta Keys, and they're very well known. And as you cannot tell, they are stinking rich. And so she would love for the family to come and, throw some dollar signs there, because of the money that they have. So Amanda meets with Chloe, and Amanda apologizes for her behavior in Nashville. Her being rude and everything like that. So she apologized to Chloe. So Chloe says, look here, I need to tell you something, okay? So she tells Amanda that Juliet and Alex were hooking up the entire time they were on that trip. From the day he got there to the day they left, they've been hooking up. She found out, and she told Amanda that she wanted a purse, and Alex was like, whatever you want, I will buy it. And she bought the purse, and Amanda was like, what the fuck? That's bullshit. If I was in Chloe's position, I would feel really guilty, because look here, I'm the type of person that if you disrespect someone, like a family or a friend, you disrespect that person, like you're in a relationship. You are clearly in a relationship. But here you are entertaining your ex. You're sleeping with her throughout the whole time you're in Nashville. Me being a good friend, I would have told Alyssa. If I was Chloe. I would have told Alyssa what was happening, because basically you Chloe. I don't like Chloe as it is. I don't like Chloe as it is. I can't stand her. Chloe is a horrible friend. She is a horrible, horrible friend. Okay, no, sorry, I was getting a message. Not right now. But Chloe's not a good friend, and I would have never taken a bag over, um, over like you, because Alex is an asshole. I don't like Alex as it is. Alex thinks he's like the best thing that's ever walked on God's green earth. Alex thinks that he's better than anybody. He thinks he's good looking than everybody. No, you're not, sweetie. You're not. You're not. You have an ugly personality. And it's like, he thinks he can get away with stuff like that. Just like Juliet was saying, he thinks he can get away with this stuff and he's not invincible. So if I was Chloe, I would be hella fucking guilty. Hella fucking guilty. Ugh. So yeah, but they talk about that, and it's just a bunch of stuff, bullshit. Madison and Ish, they're talking about the same thing, y'all. I'm tired of Madison and Ish at this point. I really am, because it's redundant. They're just talking about their future. Okay, y'all, what's gonna happen in the future? There you go. So Juliet, she's at Blend. And I don't like Courtney. Like I said, I don't like Courtney. Her tone gives me a smart ass, and I don't like smart ass tones. So I don't like Courtney. So Amanda arrives at Blend, and they talk about what happened in Nashville. Amanda says that she doesn't need to tell Alyssa anything because you need to let it go that Alex does not want to be with you. Alex has moved on. Alex is happy. Let it go. Juliet was like, I don't give a fuck. This dude thinks he can do whatever he wants because I've been in her position. He has cheated on me multiple times. Girls are telling me that she slept with him. And Juliet just doesn't care. Juliet gives zero fucks at this point. And I am so proud of Juliet. Juliet has grown up. She has matured. She has learned to love herself. She has learned to respect herself. Because in season 1 and season 2, she had low self-esteem, and she had low self-respect, and she had low self-confidence. Because why would you continue to be with someone who disrespects you and treats you like shit? Why? Why? And I am so happy that Juliet has grown. She's finally learned to accept herself and love herself. And it's like, she deserves so much better, and I think she's still a Sam, but I am so proud of Juliet. I am so proud of her and how she's grown. She basically gives zero fucks right now. She doesn't care about Alex. It is what it is. Done and over with. I love it. I fucking love that. So where am I? Okay, so everybody's getting ready for the gala. Everybody arrives. Julia and Ashley, they chatted up about fashion. She tells her that she wants to start her own swimsuit line because that's where she's, comfortable at, being a Siesta Key and around the beach. So it's like, she wants to do that. So they just talk about fashion or whatever. Kelsey and Amanda, they talk about Ish, whatever. Hannah, Kelsey, and Juliet, and Chloe, they talk about Nashville. Hannah knows because Juliet told her. And Chloe says that it's not her business. She doesn't want to get involved. Her loyalty is to Alex. And it's like, she's just like, nope, it is what it is. Whoever says something says it. My name did it and I ain't in it. Basically, that's what Chloe is saying. And then she starts bashing Kelsey. Like, I forgot, I think it was in season 2. I don't know. I really forgot what happened. Like, her and Kelsey having a falling out. I don't get it, but I don't remember. But Chloe's saying how Kelsey is fake and that you haven't been real since you got here. It's like, she's just trying to bash Kelsey. And so Kelsey goes up to Garrett, telling him about her frustration with Chloe. Whatever. So Alyssa and Alex are there. They don't show Alex, like I said again. They don't show him. Alex is basically cut out from, every episode. So there's a back and forth between Alyssa and Chloe and Juliet and Amanda. With Alyssa and Chloe, Alyssa's saying that, Alex, everything's going great with them and that he's taking her to look at salon places, and now she's gonna open up her own salon. And she says that she loves Alex. She says that she's in love with Alex. She's in love. Y'all remember, like I said, about that L word. Use it wisely. But then we get to Amanda and Juliet. They're talking about the situation that Juliet shouldn't tell Alyssa. And it's like, don't ruin this night to tell Alyssa what's going on. Just do not do that, okay? So Juliet freaks out. She breaks the fourth wall. If y'all don't know what the fourth wall is, basically you just break within the scene, and you're now talking to, like, people. So think of it as like Saved by the Bell. If y'all remember Saved by the Bell, y'all remember when Zach Morris, Mark Paul Gosselaar. Look here, y'all. AC Slater, Zach Morris, both were good looking, but I liked Zach Morris a little bit more. I liked his conniving ass a little bit more. I loved me some Mark Paul Gosselaar. But yeah, Saved by the Bell, Zach Morris. He used to do the timeout, and he would like talk to the audience. Fourth wall. Juliet broke the fourth wall, and she started freaking out about the producer. She's saying that she's gonna say something, and like she's freaking the fuck out. She's like, I need to tell Alyssa what the fuck is going on. Like, oh my gosh, like I need to tell her before shit gets real. Okay, she's freaking the fuck out. And so at the end of the episode, Juliet and Amanda, they're sitting there talking. Amanda is trying to give words of wisdom to Juliet. Juliet is like just sitting there. She's just like on her phone. I wish I could do it, but I'm not. She's like on her phone. This is Juliet. Juliet's on her phone. Amanda's giving her words of advice. Juliet was like, can I see your phone? Amanda was like, why? I just need to make a phone call. I just need to call someone, okay? Amanda was like, no, like, you don't need my phone. Okay, so whatever. She was like, I'm going to call Alyssa. Amanda was like, you're not going to call Alyssa. Juliet was like, okay, then I'm going to call her myself. Okay, and also, by the way, during that fourth wall break, Alex and Alyssa, they left already. They left. So she was going to tell her in person, but they already left. So Juliet calls Alyssa. She puts her on speakerphone. I'm acting this out for y'all. Hello, is this Alyssa? Hey, it's Juliet. I just want you to know that I fucked your boyfriend, like, since we were in Nashville. Every day we were having sex. Everybody knows, everybody at the party knows what happened. Even Amanda. Amanda, do you want to say anything? Amanda, this is supposed to be your good friend. Do you want to say anything? You don't want to say anything? Okay, but yeah. Yep. Alex and I, we slept together multiple times while we were on our trip in Nashville. Alyssa was like, look, Juliet, I don't believe you. You're fucking crazy. He told me that nothing happened. You're a loser. You're crazy is whatever. Do you have proof? Show it to me. Juliet was like, well, yeah. Well, ask Chloe how she got her Celine bag then. When she said that, Alyssa kind of got quiet. She was like, but then she was like, Juliet, I don't believe you. Whatever. I don't care. You're a loser. Bye. And so hangs up the phone, and Amanda and her, they just haven't fallen out. And it's like, I've always had your back. Juliet was like, you've never had my back. And that's basically how the episode ended. It's just like drama. So that was episode 13, second part of season 3. So like I said, y'all, Alex is not going to be in the rest of the season. He's not going to be there. They're not going to show him or anything like that. But I'm excited to do this. I will. Let me just see. Do I want to... I might give you guys a review tomorrow. If not, then I'll give you guys a review Monday. I might do that. Yeah, I might do that. We'll see. We'll see. So, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. All right. I will see you guys later. Peace. Bye. Love you.